Hello, Shelby. This is Alyssa with Patriot Marketing. I had reached out to you earlier today and promised this free custom video. And anyways, here it is. I just wanted to, I'm going to keep it short and sweet, and I just wanted to provide some value and give some tips and tricks on how to really just maximize the traffic you would be getting online and the business you'd be getting from that. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So first of all, I wanted to point out, I noticed that I couldn't find a website for you. So I guess that would be my first tip, would be to have a website with a lot of content and keywords on it. And content is anything that I can highlight, whether it be text or images. And I'm using one of your competitors' websites just as an example so that you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, the reason why you want a lot of content is so that you can rank for a lot of different keywords. Keywords, for example, Spokane windshield replacement has a low competition number and a search volume of 500 per month. And also some other ones like window replacement, Spokane, Washington, has a search volume of 200, low competition keyword. With a search volume of 200, all of these service keywords, has all of them put together for your field of service and area that you are in, comes to a total of 1.4 thousand, and that's a lot of volume that that is to be had that you're not getting because you don't have a website. When people search for these keywords, they're not able to find you because you don't have a website with the content and the keywords. So if you had a website and you had the content containing these keywords, you would come up under their search when they search for these. However, because you don't, people aren't able to find you. And it's really important to put yourself in a position to be found. And how you would do that would be to have a website with a lot of content containing the keywords that you want and need to be found for. Now, the reason why content and keywords is super crucial for a website is because when Google crawls the website, they not only see that they have that content, but the keyword verbatim within it, and it allows them to rank faster and more efficiently. Because Google believes that the more content and keywords that a website has, the more likely they are to be an expert in their field of work. And at the end of the day, their whole goal is that whoever is searching on their platform gets the information that they are looking for. So if somebody was looking for windshield replacement at Spokane, Washington, they would rank the people with more content on their website because they deem them to be more of an expert. They may not be as much of an expert or do as good of work as some of the people who don't have as much content on their website, but unfortunately, that is how Google works. And so, long story short, the more content you have on a website, the more likely you would be able to be found, because Google wants whoever is searching on their platform to find what they need quickly and efficiently. So that concludes my first tip for you, which would be to have a website with a lot of content containing all the keywords that you want and need to be found for. And I'm going to move on to my second tip for you. And that would be to expand upon your Google business profile. I don't believe you have one, as when I searched for your business and the area that it's in, Gerber Collision and Glass came up instead. And I don't think that's you at all. But so I guess that would be my second tip for you, would be to have a Google business profile. It would really maximize the amount of traffic you'd be getting and the amount of business you'd be getting from that. And what I mean by that is when people search for any given keyword, there's a lot of ways in which people can convert over as a client. I'm going to go over to this next tab over here just because it's going to contain a couple of the first things that I'm going to go over that this tab does not. Not your field of work and not the area that you are in. However, it has something that I just want you to see what it looks like. So you have the local ads at the very top. They capture the people who click on the very first thing that they see. They're also Google guaranteed up to a certain dollar amount. So if something happens or goes wrong, the people using the local ads trust that Google will make it right monetarily. Also, as you can see, when I'm hovering my mouse over these local ads, there's a little phone number that drops down. That's the company's phone number. When people click on that and they're already taking time out of their day to call you, they are more likely to convert over as a client. So that's definitely something to consider. The Google ads themselves, which are typically located just underneath the local ads, they don't have as high of a conversion rate. However, they are also a lot cheaper, and because of their location being under the local ads, it puts you in a position to be seen by a lot of different people. I'm going to go back over to this tab as it is relevant to your field of work and contains everything else that I'm going to go over. So, with that said, there's the Google Map Pack here. And people who search this way, they want to see a company that is local and in the area. This Google Map Pack can pull up to 40% of the traffic coming in on a keyword. It's almost guaranteed to them. So, if we took a keyword with a search volume of 300, you would be looking at 120 going straight over to the competitors here, just gobbled up by the Google Map Pack. So, that's a great deal of that traffic just gone. But the rest of that 60% kind of filters out throughout this first page of Google. And that's where ranking organically comes in. Ranking organically, the concept is pretty simple. The higher you're ranking in Google, the more traffic and business you'll be getting to your website. So these people up here at the top are doing way better than the ones down here, and people rarely click on that second page of Google. So it's really important that when it comes to ranking organically, when you have a website, that you're ranking high enough to be on the first page of Google so you can get some of that traffic. And so that leads me to my third and final tip for when you do have a website. And that in order to rank organically, you do need to build up the strength of your website. And I have your competitors pulled up in here since you don't have one, so I can kind of show you what I mean. This is their website here. I found them right here in the Google Map Pack. Actually, did I find them there? Give me one moment. I'm pretty sure. No, yes, I did. Northwest Auto Glass. That's who I chose. Yeah, these are the competitors here. I found them there because I knew that they'd be getting a great deal amount of that traffic and such. So, I have them pulled up in this particular tool called Ahrefs that shows me where they're at in their online presence. Typically, if you had a website, I'd have you pulled up to kind of show you, but unfortunately, you do not have a website, so we're going to look at your competitors instead. So in order to build the strength of a website, you do need to add backlinks and referring domains. We're going to go over the backlinks first. So backlinks are not all created equal, unfortunately. You have good quality backlinks and poor quality ones. And I have this listed from highest quality to lowest quality backlinks. So they're already in the single digits on the first page, and I can probably tell you, yep, they have a 0 right here. So this 0 is not doing anything for them. I would say if this was a video for them, I would suggest that they get rid of that and replace it with a higher quality backlink to really help them rank higher. They are definitely within reach though. So if you got a website with the content and keywords needed and got a bunch of backlinks with higher quality than 18, that's actually pretty low quality. They're pretty easy to beat out backlink wise. Now, when it comes to referring domains, the best way to describe what that is, say you provided some services for somebody and they decided to blog about the service you provided them, and they have a link back to your website. That would count as a referring domain. These can have a lot of power, some more than others. So the higher this number is, the higher power it is, and the more trusted by Google it is. So these guys have some zeros. Looks like 78 is, no, I take that back. 95 looks like it's their highest power there, but they also really don't have that many backlinks, referring domains. So you could definitely beat them out that way and get some good quality referring high power referring domains that are relevant to your field of work. So definitely you would want those. And getting a whole mess of them, however it is quality versus quantity with these. But the more power you have with those, the higher these numbers are going to be. And generally with contractors and windshield repair, we want to see them in the 20s, 30s, 40s range. These guys are at 13 with UR and DR, they're at a 0.7. You also want to be at a 1-to-1 ratio. And and even though 20s, 30s, 40s range is where we want to see you guys, you generally want as high of a number as possible. But, these guys are definitely within reach to beat out. You could easily beat them out. They're only ranking for 28 organic keywords, but they are also getting an organic traffic of 63. And that traffic, we can determine how healthy it is by looking at the organic keywords they're ranking for. Because depending on the type of keywords you have, determines what kind of audience you have. So, if we took a look here, it looks like they are ranking for their name here twice. You don't want to rank necessarily, you are going to rank for your name. However, you want to rank more for these service keywords like windshield replacement. They're not in Wenatchee. Windshield repair Spokane here. That's a good one. That's what we're looking for. Something like that, because it's a service keyword. And people, when they're searching, they're not looking for your company name. They're looking for the service you offer in the area that they are in. So, it's definitely important to have narrowed service keywords, because say if you were ranking for something that just said windshield replacement without an area, you could get somebody from Seattle searching for that, and then they pull you up and they're not going to convert over as a client because they'll pass through your website, but because they're not in your area, they're more likely going to go with somebody who's in their area. So it's definitely important to take the type of keywords you choose into consideration when you get a website. So with that said, there's a lot of things you can do to really bump yourself up in Google. Without a website, people aren't able to find you because you don't have that content and keywords that you need to be found for. And so that would be my biggest tip for you, would be to get a website with the content and keywords. Also adding those backlinks and referring domains, they're easily within reach to beat out. So it shouldn't be too tough to beat those guys out. And you could easily just take their place in Google and be number one. As you can see, they're right here. You can easily take their place. But with that said, you're really limiting yourself as to how much traffic and business you're getting online without a website, and without those backlinks and referring domains. So I hope this has been helpful and informative. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to reach out to my husband or I. We would love to get in touch with you in whatever time fits best for you, and help you out in any way that we can. And so with that, you have a great rest of your day, Shelby, and God bless.